Get Rich Slow with John Wolf, and today I want to talk to you about the income category because there's just a lot of things people don't know about categories of careers and what people make in those categories. So, first of all, huge disclaimer. Everything I'm going to say now is based on my knowledge, my experience, and my research. Other people have different knowledge, experience, and research and will come to different conclusion, and I'm generalizing a lot. So don't yell at me for being wrong about super specific things, please. So I'm going to talk about not every category of career, but I'm going to talk about trades, the useful arts, liberal arts-based careers, the things you have to go to college for, and I'm going to talk about sales in general, because those are three potentially very high-earning careers. So let's talk about the trades first. So most people who work in the trades work very hard and they're very good at what they specifically do. Just so you have an idea, a basic carpenter, I mean the people who do the framing, not that they're basic people, working for someone else, they make 70 to 90, 100 grand a year. And once they are, if they want to own their own business and be their own contractor, most of those guys make about $200,000 a year. Awesome. And that is normal in a ton of trades in general. And in trades in general, you usually don't pay to start. You usually do some kind of an apprentice type thing to get in, get experience, go up in the different levels of welding, plumbing, whatever. My favorite specific example is the Local 36, the Insulators Union. You might know them historically as the people who install asbestos. I don't actually know exactly what they do right now in today's day, but they're recruiting people, and the minimum journeyman pay advertised on their website is $73.26 an hour. A lot of people are busting their butts doing lots of things, making a lot less money than that. So it sounds interesting to you, you should research into that a bit. Another good one just to look at is the RAD workers, and I'm just mentioning that as it's something that you can get into rather quickly. And those two jobs I just mentioned, are they a bit dangerous? Yes, but they're dangerous in the same way that being a pilot or being a scuba diver is dangerous. So if you do everything right, it's not dangerous. You just got to be careful. So the next one category is like the arts they call liberal, and in there you're going to have your lawyers, your doctors, school teachers, things like that. And there are professional licenses where it would be really hard for you to have gotten there without college, but you definitely don't need college. What I do is one of them. So teachers, starting school teachers in Portland make about 66 grand a year. Doctors, most doctors, like your average family care type doctor who do a great job, they're awesome people, make between 100 and 200 grand a year, and that is after a lot of schooling and debt. Rock star high earning doctors, they make 600,000 plus, and those are the people who are like some kind of specialist surgeon, or they somehow take part in the actual business or sales side of their medical career. Lawyers, a lot of lawyers only make 60 to 100 grand a year, and then again in that category there are some uber rock stars who make sky is the limit, and those are very talented, driven people who work insane hours for the most part. And there is a sales aspect to their job. That's how they got there. And the third category, I can't stop saying the word sales, is sales. And just so you guys know, the average hardworking cell phone salesman, car salesman, jewelry salesman, at the base level is at the basic level after a year or two is making 60 grand. Some of them are making as much as 100 grand. But for those careers, there's some kind of a promotion track, and that promotion track really is sky is the limit, but it's not easy by any means. And it's usually only the really good people who are shooting up those ladders. All of these are great ways to make income that is above and beyond what a lot of people around them make. I do I'm a mortgage loan officer, so I'm kind of a salesman and a professional. You know, I do have a license, code of conduct, all sorts of stuff. And within my field, as within basically any field, the average person is not very good in that field. And I think that's something that skews more towards sales than it does towards like things like the trades. I think the average tradesperson is actually pretty good, but maybe that's just because I don't know the trades well enough. And the average loan officer is making something like 60 to 80 grand, whereas the rock stars, and it takes years to be a rock star even if you have what it takes to be a rock star, are making all the way up to about $1 million. No one stays making $1 million though. It's kind of like a blip and then they float down a bit because no one human can do that much work successfully for a long time. Anyways, I personally make my living as a mortgage loan officer, so if you think I'm cool, if you want to help me out, if you're buying a house or know someone who is, love it if you get in contact with me. My contact info is in the comments section or the about section. And otherwise, like, share, subscribe. Lots of awesome jobs out there. One of the biggest pieces of advice I could give my younger self was to not just think about the college track, and then just people in general is go apply for more jobs. Like, unless you are shooting up in whatever career field you are, or you're developing your own thing and you're getting there. If you're working for somebody else, if you don't have a lot of direction, just for entertainment / self-enrichment, pick something and apply for a job there. Maybe even pick something in exactly your field at a different company, because I want you to make more money. And if you want a raise where you are, the wrong way to get a raise is to go into any boss and say, I want a raise, because almost anything you can say after that doesn't matter. The only real reason that a boss should give you a raise is an opportunity cost question. So you need to be able to say that, your advantage, I need a raise, and your advantage to giving me a raise is that I won't go take this other job offer for more, and that job offer should be real. And if you decide to let me go, the advantage is you can train a whole new person to do whatever it is you do. Anyways, that's really basic. I could probably make another video about that. Have an awesome day. Take care.